Close your eyes. The world you know will fade away. Here, you're about to step into 20 different realms of peace, each one a new horizon, each one a new reflection. The Stoics knew a secret, that freedom and serenity do not come from changing the world outside, but from discovering the universe inside. So breathe deeply. Allow each breath to soften your body, to quiet your thoughts. And together, let us begin our voyage through eternal horizons. You find yourself inside a massive stone library, its ceilings lost in shadows. Thousands of candles burn softly, illuminating endless rows of ancient books. The air smells of parchment, ink, and wisdom as you walk between towering shelves. Your fingertips trace the spines of books that hold the thoughts of philosophers, poets, dreamers. The silence is alive, humming with knowledge. You pause at a table where a book lies open. Its pages whisper, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This library reminds you, every answer you seek already exists within you. You simply need the patience to open the right page. You climb a winding path up a mountain. The higher you go, the thinner the air becomes, crisp and sharp. Stones crunch beneath your boots. Above, the sky grows vast and endless. With every step, the weight of your worries falls away, rolling down the slopes behind you. At last, you reach the summit. Before you stretches an ocean of clouds, golden with the sun's embrace. Hear you. Realize the mountain does not exist to be conquered. It exists to teach you endurance. To teach you that every step, no matter how small, leads somewhere greater. Night falls, and you enter a valley alive with thousands of lanterns floating into the sky. Each one glows softly like a star being born. The crowd is silent, faces lit with awe. As the lights drift upward, you hold a lantern of your own. You whisper a thought into it, a burden, a fear, a hope, and release it. Slowly it joins the others, rising until the night sky becomes a galaxy of human prayers. The Stoics remind you, let go of what you cannot hold forever. What belongs to the sky must return to the sky. You walk along a slow, winding river. Its surface sparkles under the moonlight, moving forward without hurry, without pause. You kneel, letting your hand touch the water. The current pulls gently, carrying leaves, petals, reflections. The river does not resist its course, it simply flows, and so must you. Life is not to be clutched too tightly. To live is to flow with time, not against it. You step into a ruined amphitheater. The stone seats are cracked, weeds growing between them, but the air is still charged with echoes. You sit in the center of the stage, close your eyes, and imagine. The voices of Stoic teachers, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca. Their words ring out not as lectures, but as whispers of guidance. Man is not disturbed by things, but by the views he takes of them. The amphitheater teaches you, wisdom is not dead. Every lesson ever spoken still echoes in the halls of time. You step into a hidden cave by the sea. Waves crash outside, but inside, the sound transforms into a deep, resonant hum that vibrates through the stone walls. The air smells of salt and ancient earth. The light of the moon reflects against wet stone, creating shifting silver patterns. Here, you realize even the loudest storms soften into music. When you learn how to listen, the desert stretches endless under a canopy of stars. The sand is cool beneath your feet, and the air carries only silence. You lie on your back, gazing upward. The universe is infinite, the stars countless. You are small, and yet you are part of this I mim e and T. Why dot in this desert silence you learn. Humility, you are not the center, but a spark. And that spark is enough dot a storm has passed, and you arrive at an ancient temple glistening with rain. Water drips from the roof, forming ripples in small stone basins. You walk inside. The air is cool, filled with the fragrance of wet stone and incense. Statues of forgotten gods stand silently, their faces serene. You bow your head, not in worship, but in gratitude. Gratitude for shelter, for life, for existence itself. A wooden bridge stretches across a deep canyon. As you step onto it, the wood creaks softly. Below, the river roars, unseen but powerful. Each step echoes into the emptiness, carrying far into the distance. The bridge teaches you every action, every choice sends an echo into eternity. Choose your steps wisely. You stumble upon a secret. Garden where flowers only bloom at night. Their petals glow faintly in the moonlight, releasing fragrances sweeter than anything you've known. Fireflies float gently among them, tiny lanterns of nature. The garden is alive, yet utterly calm. You breathe deeply. Peace is not always found in daylight. Sometimes it blossoms in the quiet darkness high in the mountains. You reach a monastery blanketed in snow. Smoke curls from its chimneys. Bells ring softly in the distance. You enter the hall, where monks sit silently in meditation. The only sound is the crackling of firewood. You sit among them. The cold fades, and all that remains is warmth, the warmth of stillness, of shared silence. On a rocky shore stands an old lighthouse, its beacon long extinguished. Waves crash violently below, but the structure remains unbroken. You climb its spiral staircase. At the top, you stand in the lantern room, gazing out into the storm. The lighthouse teaches endurance, though the light may fade. The tower stands, waiting for the dawn. You walk through an ancient market. Stalls are filled not with goods, but with objects from your own life-old letters. Familiar faces, echoes of laughter. You wander slowly, touching each memory. Some bring tears, others smiles, but none are painful. They are simply part of the tapestry of your being. The Stoics remind you, do not cling to the past. Honor it, but do not chain yourself to it. Inside a mountain lies a cave filled with pools of water. Each pool reflects not your face, but a different moment of your life. Kneel before one pool and see yourself as a child, filled with wonder. Another shows you older, wiser, calmer. You realize you are not one moment, but all of them. Past, present, future, they are threads woven into a single soul in a vast hall of stone. A single flame burns on an altar. It has burned for centuries. Never extinguished. You sit before it, mesmerized. The flame flickers, bends, but never dies. This is resilience. This is the human spirit. No matter the storms, something inside you will always remain unbroken. You step into a vast meadow. The grass sways endlessly under the touch of the wind. Waves of green rolling like the sea. You lie down, feeling the wind brush across your skin. It carries whispers, secrets of the earth. The meadow teaches you freedom is not control. But surrender. In the heart of winter, you find a waterfall frozen in mid-motion. The ice glitters in the sunlight like 1,000 diamonds. You touch the ice, feeling its cold power. Beneath it, water still flows unseen. Life is like this waterfall on the surface. It may appear still, but beneath, it always moves. You sit on a cliff at the golden hour as the sun sets slowly into the horizon. The world is painted in gold, red, purple. Birds fly across the sky, silhouetted against the fire of the sun. The air is warm, soft, endless. This is beauty not captured, but experienced. You walk through an ancient city at night. Streets are empty, windows dark, doors closed. The silence is deep, but not lonely. You walk slowly, your footsteps echoing. The city feels alive in its quiet, holding stories in every stone. The lesson is clear, even in solitude. You are never truly alone. Finally, you reach a plain where land meets sky. The horizon stretches endlessly in every direction, glowing with dawn. You stand still, breathing. Here, there is no past, no future, only this eternal now. The Stoics whisper, live immediately. And in that moment, you are infinite. This was your voyage through eternal horizons. 20 journeys, 20 lessons, 20 reflections, each one a mirror of your soul, each one a reminder. Peace is not somewhere far away, it is within you, waiting to be lived at. Carry these whispers into your days. Let them soften your storms. Let them remind you of your strength. And when you forget, return here, to these horizons, to this stillness, to yourself.